Hi everyone. I can't really hear because my hoodie, my Eskimo hoodie. I'm currently in the forest that I took my sacred Changa in. I often visit here a lot. It's been raining in Vancouver for an unbelievable amount of time, but today it's not raining, it's just lightly sprinkling, so I thought it would be a good opportunity after work to come back out here. I don't really have anything specific I want to talk about, except for the fact that I just want to be... Hold on, I gotta take this off. Jeez, couldn't hear anything. I just want to be real with you all. I don't know what it is, but the past few months, especially October and the beginning of November, have been so difficult for me. And just because I make videos of me laughing and being happy in one moment doesn't mean that I'm the complete opposite in another moment. In fact, I'm a person where I'm one extreme or the other. I'm extremely happy and full of light and love, and then another moment where I'm just really dark and my energy is heavy, and that's been the majority of the past few months for me. Yeah, lately I just feel like I can't find a point in continuing on with all of this knowledge that I've acquired, because I just know that so many things don't mean anything, and I'm struggling to find hope in anything lately. I don't know what to live for anymore. I feel like I don't really have a purpose other than to just observe everything going around and my own emotions, and honestly, I'm sick of it. There's probably not a day that goes by where I don't think about dying or don't think about how doomed I feel. And the funny part is, like, a lot of people, they get depressed because of politics or relationships. None of that even matters to me. I feel like it doesn't really affect me. I'm just so down all the time because I know that the reality I've created is merely an illusion, and it always will be, and I'm everything, and I'm God, and that's supposed to be beautiful and enlightening, but for some odd reason for me, it's just really heavy. Well, I keep thinking, well, if I'm God and I create, then I also am the opposite of that. I destroy, and I have the power to break things down and recreate them. And for some odd reason, this whole illusion, or I don't even know if it's an illusion, but this whole process of, well, then the answer must be to die, to kill yourself, because that is creation. And if you do it consciously and you know that you are it, then what difference does it make from living? And I know this sounds really dark, and I'm just being raw and honest and expressing my feelings, and it's not easy, and I know I'm gonna have others criticize me about this, but I'm at a point where all I can do is be honest with how I feel, because every single time that I hide what I'm feeling inside, or I try to be someone I'm not, it just builds this thick, nasty layer of just disgust and confusion. So if I'm feeling dark, I have to share that. I don't know why, but I have to let it out, or else it'll consume me. And it's funny though, because I'm surrounded in the most beautiful place ever. And usually this place brings me so much light and happiness, but it's just another extension of myself. It's just another extension of how dark I'm feeling. These trees they just look so lonely. I built this little ritual thing, and I put some paper under there with writing a few months ago, and it's still good. Anyways, that was off topic. But this is the place I come to. You know, I often think about, in a really light way, if I could die in any moment, it would be in a place like this. And it wouldn't even matter what happened. I guess you just have to learn that living is an act of dying, and so that we need to understand that we die in every moment. But instead of seeing the negativity in that, I'm still learning this, we need to see the beauty in that. There is beauty in creation and life and death. On a side note, I also want to talk about just negativity in general. This whole video is just about negativity, but I've noticed with my personal progression, I began on the path of spirituality or awareness by the mere concept of seeing the ugliness in everything. In high school, I was depressed because of the society around me, how people were choosing to live. I wanted to be an activist. I wanted to fight against this, but as time went on, you only begin to see that it's all you. It's all a reflection of you. And so you have to give up the notion of wanting to change the world. The world you see out there is just an expression of what's going on within. So if you want change externally, you know exactly what to do. You need to just jump right into yourself and see the ugliness. See the war within. If you're a person, this is gonna sound a little much, but if you're a person who is highly against racism or war or sexism, look within. What is it saying? Maybe it's not you that has that within you, but maybe it's the hypocrisy of seeing the negativity and fighting back with negativity. There are so many levels to how we should act and how we should be aware. So just be patient with yourself, but understand that if you want to see change, you have to not only accept what's inside of you or act, you need to forgive. You need to forgive yourself first before you want to change anything. It's all grace anyway, so that we can develop compassion. Yeah. Well, even in moments like this where I'm surrounded by beauty and I still have a deep desire to die, I know that everything's okay. And it's okay that I want to die, and it's okay that I want to go home to another planet or back into the eternal oneness of it all, but I just have to see death and life as just a part of the game, to not get caught up on it, but not get lost in the illusion of that desire for wanting that so badly. And I guess knowing that it's already happening all the time, everything, like I said, it's always dying, but it's always being recreated. My head is cold. Well, thank you again. I think I'm going to sit here quietly and just feel what's inside and feel my pain, my happiness. It sounds cheesy, but sometimes that's all we really need to do, is get real with ourselves, listen to what our body and our spirit is saying. We just need to listen. Thank you for watching. Bye.